guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just clicking on this channel for the very first time, you are highly welcome. My name is Blessing, and this is a Bliss culture where I share a pattern drafting and a sewing tutorial. If this sounds like what you want to learn, please hit on that red button down below and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you will be notified. So guys, in today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to take an accurate measurement for our pants. In my previous video, I posted where I cut and sew a pant, and in this video, I want to share with us how to take accurate and perfect way of taking these measurements. Okay, if this sounds like what you want to learn, definitely keep on watching and let's get started. The first thing you will do is to ask the client where she normally puts on a trouser, okay? And also allow your client to stand straight. A straight method. It should be straight, not bent, not even doing like this, okay? Just be straight. Now, you will ask her now where she normally put on her trouser, because some people normally put on their trouser above their navel. Some people put on their trouser exactly their navel. Some people also put on their trouser below their navel. Okay, so you must ask where she normally put on her trouser. Very, very important. Okay, so now after that, the first thing we'll be taking here is our vertical measurement. What is vertical measurement? Vertical measurements are measurements that you take from the head to the toe. Let me just explain it like that. Okay, just straight. You take them straight. That is vertical measurement. You take them straight. That is vertical measurement. So now we will take our vertical. Since you know what is vertical measurement, we take our vertical measurement. So now let's assume this mannequin normally put on a trouser at the navel area. So now all our measurements will start from the navel. Okay, you understand? All the measurements will start from this navel area. So now I will take my full length from this navel area to the ankle. Okay, to the ankle. You can see that. So after that, the next thing we will be taking is from the waist to the hip length. So you place your tape from this part here, the navel part, to the hip length. Normally, the hip length is normally 8 or 9 inches. Okay, maybe if the person is that tall, you can use 9 inches, but normally is 8 inches. So for this mannequin, is also 8 inches. From the waist to the hip length is 8 inches. Now, after measuring that, the next thing we'll be measuring is from the waist to the knee measurement. So I will just place the tape here like this and place it on the knee measurement like this. Okay? You place it on the knee measurement like this. You can see. Now, after taking that, we move over to the crotch measurement. We have so many methods of finding our crotch measurement. So the first step I will bring is, you remember I said you will ask your client where she normally puts on a trouser. Very essential and very important. So for instance, I said this mannequin normally puts on a trouser at the navel area. So now you place your tape from this navel like this and allow your client to move one of her leg a little bit so that you can pass through and measure to this part that the back and the front is joined together, like the crotch, the middle part here. You can see I am measuring it. So you measure. So when I measure from the navel to this part, I have 10 inches. Say assuming she put on her trouser below the navel area. Now you will take it below the navel area like this, and you take it to this part here. Now we have 8 inches. You can see the difference. Now assuming she put on her trouser above the navel area, then I'll place my tape from the above the navel area. I will place it above the navel area and place it here, and you can see we have 12 inches. You can see how different all these measurements are. But if you don't know this measurement, if you don't know this method, it's also fine. The next measurement, the next method I will be sharing with you is just allow your client to move one of her leg. Then you place this tape, the edge of this tape, from this middle part here down to the echo part here. Okay, and this is called inseam. You place, like I said, you place your tape from the beginning of this part here down to the ankle, and it's called inseam. Now, after measuring, like for instance, I measure from here to the ankle. I have 30 inches here. So now, I will now subtract this from this length here, from the waist to the ankle here. So, from the waist to the ankle here, I have 41 inches. When I subtract 13 inches from 41 inches, I will have 11 inches. So the 11 inches is the cross line, or the cross measurement. You understand? So now that is it. So now the next thing we'll be taking, method of taking this cross line is just bring out a flat surface, a flat shape, very flat shape, so that the person will sit on the flat shape. Then you measure from the waist to the surface of the shape, as in where the shape ends, as in where it sits on the surface of the shape. You measure from the waist to that surface of that shape, and that will also give you your perfect cross line or cross measurement. You can also divide your waist measurement by 4, and the answer also will give you your cross measurement. So you can make use of any method that I explained now. You can make use of any one of them that is suitable for you, and that the one that you will be comfortable with. Okay, just make use of any one out of this method I just explained. So now I think we are done with the vertical measurement. So we move to the horizontal measurement. So guys, what is horizontal measurement? Horizontal measurement is a measurement we measure around the body. You measure it around the body. It's also known as circumference. Okay, so now the first circumference we'll be measuring here is the waist circumference. So now I'll just place the tape like this at the navel area, and you measure, you mark it, not too tight and not too loose. You make sure your 2 hands can pass through this middle here, this space here, so that it will not be too tight and not be too loose. That is how to measure a very good measurement. So now, after measuring, you record what you measure on anywhere you are recording your measurements. So now, the second thing you will be measuring is your hip measurement, which is the biggest part of the body. The hip measurement is the biggest part of the body. So you take the measurement like this and allow it at the biggest, the widest part, and you measure like this. Make sure it's not too tight and not too free. So you measure, you understand. You just move it like this. Make sure it's not too loose and not too tight as well. So that is that. Then you record what you have there. So the next thing we'll be taking is our thigh measurement. The tie measurement, in my previous video when I posted how to cut and sew a pant for female, I identified this part here as a lap. It's also known as lap and also known as tie measurement. Anyone you know is correct. So now you just place your tape like this and you measure firmly. Make sure your two hands can pass through it. Okay, very not too tight and not too loose. So that is it. So now the next thing we'll be taking is your round knee measurement. So on this very part here, I will use myself as an example because this mannequin cannot bend itself, neither can I bend it. So now I will be using myself for this illustration. So assuming you want to measure your round knee, allow your client to do his leg, to bend her leg a little bit like this so that you can measure it well. So assuming it's straight like this and you measure straight. After making the pant, the person that holds this pant will not be comfortable in this area. It will be too tight. Okay, so the best way is just allow her to bend down her leg like this, and just measure. So you measure it, it should be free a little bit so that it can pass through. You can see the way I'm folding my leg. Okay, you can just do it like this so that it can pass through. So now that is that. So we go to the last but not the least for the ankle. Okay, the ankle. So for the ankle, you just place your, so if you place your tape like this, just exactly like this, it will be difficult for the person to pull out the trouser or wear the trouser. So the best way for you to measure that part is to allow the person to bring out his leg like this. Okay, bring out his leg like this. Okay, so that when you are measuring, you can measure like this. You can measure like this and use it to pass the heel. Use it to pass the heel. You can see. You can see that. Use it to pass the heel so that it can be able to wear it or pull it. You can see, so that it can be able to wear it peacefully. And guys, if you are working with a stretchy fabric, there should be no need of raising your heels. Just go ahead to measure your ankle, your round ankle, because it's a stretchy fabric. It will stretch when you are wearing it. Okay, just take notes. This is the end of this tutorial. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Please, you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you will be notified. And please share this video, like and comment as well. Alright guys, my name is Blessing and you are welcome to the channel. Thank you. God bless you. Thanks. Bye. See you in my next video. Bye.